Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. So, while Monday was a big down day after we made the 1342 highs, the bears controlled the rest of the day. Yesterday belonged to the bulls. We went down. We had a Globex low 1297. We traded as low as 99.5, and they ripped them from there. Ripped them right up to where? To 1314, which is a level I talked about yesterday on the webcast, where the daily and 3-day pivots were within half of a handle of each other. And if dip buyers came in, that was going to be a price magnet. And on the first rip up from the 99s up to 1314, it worked perfectly. We ground around there a little bit, and then something happened that I don't think anybody really expected. I know I didn't, which was another move higher up into the close, and they really ripped it up, and they closed on the highs. About 1320 half was the high trade yesterday. We've traded essentially lower. We did spike up and test 1321 off of Europe Open, but we've got the 3-day pivot coming in today at 1319.75, and for the most part that's been resistance. I'm expecting an inside day today. I'm expecting a two-sided trade, an inside day. The bulls have taken back the 200-day exponential moving average down at 1311, 1312, but the 1320 area seems to be pretty decent resistance. We've got the Jamie Dimon hearings today. I mean, those are going to be fun to watch, but I don't really see that as being any kind of a market mover. What's interesting today from a pivot perspective is we have double pivots again. 9-day and 20-day, so a little longer term pivots down at 1308.08. So if we get the move lower and it produces a bounce off of 08, you can be long there with a stop underneath, and you would be looking for a retest of the 3-day pivot up at 1319. So you're risking 2 to make 10. So that would be my recommendation today. If we get down to 1308, you can get long there. A retest of 21 and a fail, you can short that going in the other direction, with an ultimate target being those 1308 double pivots for an exit. But mostly I'm looking for an inside day today. We've had 2 big days, and a lot of this energy has got to, the market needs a rest. After ranges like the last couple of days, I would expect a little bit smaller range today and a little bit of a rest, but there's a couple of trades that could work in either direction if we trade to those levels. So let's look at the support and resistance table. Current trade is 1316 half. So on the downside, you've got daily pivot, fib levels, and the 200-day exponential moving average from 1312 half down to 1311.41. And that could be, on the way to those 1308 levels, which is underneath, that 1312 half to 1311 could get pretty sticky. That could be a pretty choppy trade. And if you do catch that short from 21, you may want to go ahead and at least take some off at that point. Underneath that, you've got 1302, 1297, and 1292 half. On the upside, you've got 3-day pivot 1319.75, and a fib level comes in 1319.20. Another fib above that, 1323. Then you got the 45-day pivot 1331.33, and the 50 and 100-day exponential moving averages are sitting up at 1333.40 and 1334.30. So everybody have a great day. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader for Mr. Topstep. Trade them well, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast.